thing I did was I did what almost everybody does. I started with flyers, going to different places like mixed martial arts, um, CrossFit, the cheer places, and things of that sort. Um, that I did not see much from, so I started focusing more, like I said, on the high school trainers and stuff. Went up to the high school, had a conversation with the head trainer, which then sent a couple of people my way. And my main focus for the since really and since 2016 has been kid athletes. And
Mm,
by marketing the children, I would get the parents because the parents are usually very involved in doing silly stuff to their bodies, so they have to come see me also, and I can also pull in grandparents from there. So it's always a family-based marketing system focusing on the kids first, and then going that direction. I
and
found
on that real quick, like, do you feel like it could have worked the reverse of like targeting older people and having the kids come in, or do you feel like the way you did it really was the best way to kind of get all of them?
well, I think my way worked better. With the kids, the thing is, there always has to be a parent there while we're doing the treatment for the kids until you
So
reach the age of
naturally,
18.
it's like 2 on 1 naturally.
Yeah, the parents are going to be there while you're doing the treatment. The parent will always do this, like, oh, yeah, I know that what that feels like. I wish he could do that for me. And
Uh,
then do a quick 5 minutes, and then they'll set an appointment. And then
Gotcha.
that way, I get the parent, and then the parent will say, "Well, my father, my mother's having some issues." I can get the grandparent that way.
Gotcha. So a lot of referral based stuff.
Yeah, working the opposite way, working on the parents first. The kids aren't there, and most of the folks that come to see me, they may not have kids because most of my adult clients that aren't from children, I'd say around the age of 50 to 60, and most of those are more or less golfers, tennis players, and people that are
Gotcha.
up in age. And I wouldn't be able to get any referrals from them other than the people that they play with.
Gotcha. That's a good point. And talk about the referral stuff. Like as far as like, were you really just like going up and talking to the coaches, or was it like, I'll do you a free session if you send me a few people, or was it any sort of deals or anything like that?
With the coaches, it was not, it was well, with the trainers. I went to talk to the head trainer, the program director at the school.
Gotcha.
So legitimately go through the right process. That way, you can't get kicked off the field, more or less.
Gotcha. So
And talk to
definitely not
her.
the coaches, the whoever the
Right.
head director, athletic director
Yeah.
is who you want to talk to.
Yeah. The person that's going to handle the maintenance of the players. The coaches, they teach them, the plays and everything, game day stuff. But when they
Gotcha.
injure themselves, the coaches don't have almost anything to do with the injuries. It's trainers at the high schools that deal with that. That's why I went to the program, the athletic director, to talk to the trainers, and then the
Gotcha.
trainers the trainers see a lot of people throughout the day, and they don't have time to work on everybody. And those people that they think need additional work, they can send to me that way.
Gotcha. And on that too, do you feel like that same approach would work for like a personal trainer or like physical therapists that do like, post surgery
Well,
type of stuff?
yes. There's a lot of personal trainers that specifically work with football players, and they go up to the school and do the same things I do, but they mainly focus on the coaches.
Gotcha.
You know, because the coaches, you're going to work with a baseball player. The coach is going to know where you need to send him for remedial work.
Gotcha.
Where the trainers, when they know they need extra work on the therapy side and the recovery side, they'll send them to me or a person like myself.